anyways, we did a second night here at the same spot, here in the little Rogue Siskiyou unit. We got our jacket stuffed in here, so this Stinger is like maxed out. It's kind of on top of those. The whole system is packed. That thing's packed. My backpack's packed. But either way, we're having fun. There's a bunch of like deer carcass back there with some big cougar prints near it. I was like, huh. Noticed it when I went to use my little morning constitution. But yeah, the sun's out today. We're happy. There's a bunch of things we're like behind on already. My goggles are a mess. I did do chain maintenance. I lowered some air pressure in my tires, but yeah, like our battery banks are almost empty. I think I did something wrong. I left them charging my 50 milliamp one, charging my 3 GoPro batteries for this one, and my 2 batteries for my drone. So I think that was a mistake, like, because it'll just, I guess, keep discharging. Unfortunately, it doesn't like automatically like figure it out, like, okay, these batteries are full, we'll stop charging those now and reserve the rest of those for Bilbo. No, it's not that kind of world. Yeah, once again, no one came by at all. Real quiet back here on this little road. When I was scouting around earlier, I saw all sorts of people in the surrounding area. There was like a huge family of kids with, or a family with kids, and they had their little small dirt bikes and mid-size enduro deals, and they were ripping around. And yeah, and then I saw a couple of fishing and camping over on the Abbott Creek area, and some other people kind of just cruising around the back roads. A couple good old boys doing some questionable maneuvers in their trucks and whatnot. But what I'm getting at is this was like a quiet little pocket I found over here, and I'm really grateful for that. Look at that little spot. Mount McLaughlin in the background. Yeah, we're approaching Eagle Point, Oregon, just outside of Medford. Well, it's Easter Sunday, and we made it to Medford Power Sports. Here it is. It's looking pretty serious, but unfortunately they're closed today and tomorrow, and open up on Tuesday. So we're gonna get our side stand and oil change figured out Tuesday morning. And in the meantime, we're gonna go investigate a little to the west of here. It's mountainous kind of all around, but it seems it's going to be higher elevations and colder to our east, where Mount McLaughlin is, and Lake of the Woods, and yeah, just all that higher plateau that's to the east of us. So anyways, we're gonna head to the west and hopefully find a little place to regroup, charge batteries mainly, do a little communications with the family on Easter, and get some drinking water and find a camp. And that's it, man. And then we're gonna hunker down for the night and really probably just do some local exploring, try to find some trails over there over the next or just tomorrow. Basically got the rest of today and tomorrow to kill, so we're gonna try that. Just went through Jacksonville on our way to Applegate, heading west, and this is like wine country, I guess, down here. It's really beautiful. We're on this fun, 238. It's I forget, Medford Frosket Highway or something. It's great. Yeah, we're coming into the little town of Applegate. We'll see what they got going on here. Jacksonville was very, very quaint, although it really gave me the indication that it was pricey and kind of touristy, so not really my gig, man. I like hanging out with locals and dirtbagging it a little bit. Schmidt Family Vineyard. prune vineyard. Yeah, just tons of vineyards out here. They probably make good money, man. All the Pinot Noir you can fucking, you know, it probably comes from here, a lot of it. And I think I gotta just pull into this spot real quick. That's a cidery. Okay. Damn, we might want to hit that up, actually. That sounds good. There's a little Apple Outlaw cidery right here. They're having like an event, but we are passing on that because we searched for a place to, like a bar nearby. Look at this. This is awesome. It's really beautiful here. Applegate. Okay, Applegate is the name of this town. Okay, and we're gonna go to Prevolt, I think. But we found a place called Rascals. So that's more our style. We just want a little beer bar, tavern style place that I can kind of hunker into the corner. But yeah, we're gonna follow this. It's only 3.9 miles, so we're looking forward to that. I gotta pee, and hopefully we'll get, you know, burger and fries, whatever, something to drink. Hell, maybe a cider actually did sound good. But I gotta charge up my device. Hopefully they'll fill up my Cactus Canteen, and I gotta do some research on somewhere to camp nearby and some tracks to run, I guess. Or I don't know, the Siskiyou National Forest is nearby, so we're hoping we can kind of have free reign out in there somewhere. And a lot of vineyards out here. Probably got to watch out for drunk drivers, man. It's Easter Sunday, man. People are out here getting ripped on wine. Or SH. Yeah, and like a lot of people are, you can tell, like, don't know where they're at. They're like jamming on their brakes and making sudden turns and stuff. So they're probably like me, like, oh, this is so beautiful, I'm loving this. And then they're like, oh shit, where am I? I want to go to this vineyard. Yeah, look at this, man. This would be a neat area to live, man. I'd be all about it. If I knew how to work a vineyard, it'd be a pretty fun gig. Just get drunk on wine. There's a lot of pot in the area too. You can just smoke weed, drink wine, and yeah, I can smell a bunch of pot right now. Beautiful though, man. It's a really nice little zone to run around on. I do want to be up in them hills a little bit. Hopefully after lunch we can figure that out. So we're going to pull up the Rascals here in a little bit. X-Star. I just get the standard stuff. Probably a little blasphemous, but hey. Yeah, 11:28. This place opened at 10. I got in there, got my supplies, oil change supplies, and they let me use a catch pan, and I got it done right here, and only dripped a couple drops. But yeah, we contacted Jason over at TBT Racing Suspension, and he just sent me his address, so we're gonna get a bite to eat and then go over there and knock out some Hyper Pro springs, man. We're gonna do a suspension upgrade on old Marge, which is pretty exciting. Yeah, I don't know what to think. I think it'll be great because the suspension is soft, and it'll be really nice. It's a real comfortable bike, so I think firming up the suspension will just be win-win. I don't think I'm gonna be like, shit, I wish I didn't do that. And dude's really giving me a good price, so like extremely good, I'm pretty sure. I contacted this company a couple months ago because I saw Calamity Gene, a journalist who owns this V-Strom bike go to this company. She went to the owner, Travis, in the LA area. But anyways, we contacted this guy. He's part of their franchise or whatever you call it out here, and got linked up with him, and he's been super communicative, and yeah, just real easy to communicate with, and it's gonna set me up. Let's see, 6 p.m. April 6th. Just got our suspension done. Feels good right now, man. Wow. Yeah. Crazy different. Okay. Yeah, so TBT Racing, I kind of saw that Calamity Jean gal on the internet. I think I looked up a franchised extension of that company up here in Oregon, and found this guy Jason, who runs his service out here, and he worked with me on the flies right off of I-5 in Southern Oregon, and yeah, got me in and out of there in 6 hours. Did new Hyper Pro springs on the front and rear, and some kind of oh my god, so much less dive in the front. Whew. Yeah, this is like night and day. This is really nice, and I haven't even really dialed it in. We just kind of went with some regular standard settings based on math and stuff, but yeah, I'm really happy, and all for a real budget traveler dude's price, I think, for getting suspension done. So I'm really quite happy. And man, I had my oil was horrible. There was some slight rub on the forks. He was saying the bushings on the Showas aren't tapered, and so there's no like real roll in the triple clamp, I guess, and it'll end up over time, especially if you don't change the oil frequently, that grit and grime within there will start chewing away at some of the anodized layer within, and cause a little bit of damage. But we rotated the tubes so they're not going to be getting worked in the same area, and it was minor, and he said he saw evidence of my rear shock, like bushing, getting bottomed out quite a bit. So anyways, we're happy right now. It's Tuesday, April 7th, about 6:30 p.m. Pacific time out here in there's some deer near Jacksonville, Oregon, Southern Oregon, and we just got on Jacksonville Reservoir Road, and we are going out here to find camp. But yeah, we just got out of Phoenix, where I was spending the last about 5 hours is all it took, revamping the suspension on this thing with a fellow named Jason from TBT Racing. Did a swell job. We've got Hyper Pro springs, progressive, new oil, some like valve and bleeding valves, a bunch of shit I didn't understand, but some shims adjusted, and like yeah, some real detailed work on the open cartridges on the front forks, and then did some work on the shock as well. But man, it feels like night and day. I mean, I've only done a few miles on the road, but man, there's zero dive now, and just this little bit of gravel, and it feels very responsive, a lot tighter. I don't know. Yeah, it's confidence inspiring. I think it was the right move. I mean, that yeah, and just with all this weight I got on this thing, it seems to be doing a lot better. We're headed towards Lily Prairie staging area. There's an OHV area out here, and we're on Jacksonville Reservoir Road. That's all I know, man. But I'm happy, and I'm gonna set up camp out here, hopefully find something attractive, and we'll call it a night, man. Yield to hikers. Cool. It's like a whole hiking area out here. Basically, these were like things I've been trying to, I've been trying to coordinate this or whatever. It's not like it took crazy amounts of effort, but I have been coordinating this suspension thing for the last couple months, so pretty neat to have that squared away, and the oil change and just everything. Like, I feel like I officially de-winterized this bike. I kind of left Portland with a couple things undone because just the time settings, and honestly I think I got way better like service from the stuff I had going on, the opportunities that I got out here. Wow, yeah, a little bit of traction breakage. Pretty neat. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good with this suspension. Feels way more in tune. Granted, the oil that came out of my forks and shit it was sludge, man. It was, I waited way too long to get that situated. And yeah, part of me wishes I organized that appointment, like, honestly, probably before I set out on last year's journey. But yeah, dude, this thing is night and day. It really is a lot better. That's crazy. We're pretty happy about it. Oh, Motorcycle Riders Association is what MRA stands for. Look at that. It's a lupine, I believe. Nice little flowers. Let's see what it tells us. 2,800 above sea level, so that ain't too bad. We were doing that the other day when we were in Prospect area, so let's hope we don't get up too much higher. It'll get colder and colder, but it's supposed to be warm tomorrow as well, and then I think there's rain coming the following day. So, but I'm gonna start making my way to the Redwoods tomorrow. Gonna connect over to 199 and yeah, spill into California. Check out the Jedediah redwood forest, and I don't know, actually I don't have real concrete plans other than just get to the area and figure it out at that point. The staging area, I guess, has camping sites at the very least. Man, that is crazy. Yeah, this bike feels a lot better, man. It's pretty neat. Motorcycle Riders Association. This looks way better. Sweet. Okay, so there's that. Yeah, we'll go there if we don't like whatever else is coming. Let's go see what's going on up here. Oh, wild. Oh man, that's pretty tempting. This is like a playground. I guess we could get up on this a little bit. Okay, that was fun. Let's go find somewhere to sleep, man. It's not some debris out here. Looks like I had to clear some branches and shit. Yeah, let's get up in here, I guess. Oh wow, this is nuts. What is going on up here, man? Wow, this is quite a scene. Holy shit. Damn, I can't see anything with that sun. That's a pretty neat overlook. This is the end of the line, y'all. I don't want to camp up here, so I guess we're gonna go back down. Maybe we'll fly some drone off the edge of that cliff down there. Yeah, they got that sucker gated, eh? Let's see what downhill's like. Yeah, this is where we'll get a feel for this front end. Feels like it could be up a little bit. I might do some preload on this. Ain't too far off though, if I'm being right. Yeah, we'll go back down and set up camp. I guess I do want to fly this drone real quick if I can. Right from here, man. I think it'd be pretty beautiful. What is that, a pallet? We don't want nails, man. Don't get me nailed, brother. Cool. Well, how about that, y'all? Look at that new kickstand.